When I got my first paycheck, I thought I was rich. I spent it all in the weekend, and then I was broke until the next payday. Fast forward a few years, and I realized most people live their entire lives like that. In this video, I'm going to share the exact system that helped me break free and how you can do the same. Money. It's one of those things we all think about every single day. But here's the truth. Most people never learn how to actually master it. They work hard, they earn, they spend, and at the end of the month, they wonder where did it all go? If you've ever felt like you're stuck on that cycle, you're not alone. I've been there too. Making money but watching it disappear before I could do anything with it. But today, I'm going to break down the exact steps you can take to master your money, build wealth, and create financial freedom, even if you're starting small. Welcome. My name is Daylon, and I'm just a normal guy who obsesses over finance. Starting with the first thing you need to do, mindset shift. Before we get into practical steps, we've got to talk about mindset because the way you think about money literally determines how much of it you'll ever keep. Most people live in what I like to call the hamster wheel economy. They work, they earn, they spend, and they repeat the same cycle for years. But wealthy people see money differently. They treat every dollar as if it's an employee. Think of it like this. When you get paid, you can either let your money clock out immediately by buying something that loses value, or you can keep that money on the clock working overtime to make you more money. Here's a simple mental shift you can make starting today. Before you spend a dollar, ask yourself, is this dollar going to work for me or is it going to vanish? That one question alone will change your financial life, I promise you. All right, let's say there's one person earning $40,000 investing consistently and another one who's earning $80,000, but they're spending it all. Over time, who do you think will end up becoming richer? The person investing, right? So which one would you rather be? Next, we're going to talk about budgeting, but not just any budgeting that actually works. Because budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about self control. Here's the simple version, the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your income goes towards your needs. That's rent, food, transportation. 30% goes towards your wants, whether that be entertainment, hobbies, or anything that you think is fun. And last, 20% will go to your savings and investing. Now, here's the hack wealthy people use, they flip those numbers. Imagine doing 50% of needs, 20% of wants, and 30% of investing. You're not depriving yourself, you're accelerating your future. And yes, if money is tight right now, even saving 5% is better than nothing. What matters is building the habit, because a habit at $30,000 a year becomes a fortune at $100,000 a year. Let's take a quick story for example. Someone tracked their finances and realized they spent $400 a month on takeout, so they decided to cut it in half and invest the rest. That $200 a month turned into over $200,000 across decades. Not too bad, right? Now let's talk about paying off debt strategically. Debt is like a quicksand. The longer you're in it, the deeper you sink. Here are the two main ways to get out. First is the debt snowball method, where you focused on your smallest debt first, pay it off, celebrate the win, then move to the next. This builds momentum. Second is the debt avalanche method, where you focus on the debt with the highest interest rate first. This saves the most money long term. Here's an example. Let's say you owe $1,000 on a credit card at 20% interest. $5,000 on a student loan at 6% interest, and $10,000 on a car loan at 4% interest. The avalanche method says to kill the credit card debt at 20% interest first because it's eating you alive. Whatever has the most interest, you would attach that first. Now, if you're using the snowball method, it might have you tackle the $1,000 just to feel that quick victory. Either way, the point is you attack debt with intention instead of letting it drag on for years. Next, you should build an emergency fund. Before you dive into investing, you need a safety net. We all know life happens. Cars break down, Jobs disappear, medical bills show up at the worst time. That's why your first goal is an emergency fund. You should aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses and keep it in a separate savings account so you're not tempted to dip into it. Think of it as buying a peace of mind. With an emergency fund, you never have to swipe a credit card and panic again. You never have to borrow money for a flat tire. And when you know you're covered, you can invest with confidence. Here's an example. If one person with no emergency fund loses a job, they could end up racking up $10,000 worth of debt, whereas another with the savings can coast stress free until they land a new job. Part 5: Growing Wealth Through Investing. Now let's talk about the fun part: making your money grow while you sleep. The secret weapon? A little thing called compound interest. Imagine this: you invest $500 a month starting at age 25. By the time you're 65, at just 7% growth, you'll have over $1.2 million. That's not magic, that's math. So, where should you start, you ask? First, we can start with index funds and ETFs. These are baskets of stocks that track the overall market. They are low risk, low fees, and offer long term growth. Second, we will go with retirement accounts. If your employer offers a 401k match, then take it. That's free money. Then open a Roth IRA for tax free growth. Third is real estate. Rental properties can create passive income streams, they just have a higher learning curve. Fourth is side hustle profits. Investments. Every dollar you make outside your main job can become seed money for investments. Here's the key: don't try to time the market. I will repeat this over and over again. Time in the market beats time in the market every single time. Someone who waited for the perfect time to invest missed out on years of growth versus someone who just consistently invested and built wealth. It's time to talk about the elephant in the room. I've given you a lot of strategies, but if you really want to speed up your process on getting financially free, you need to increase your income. You can only cut expenses so much, but your income has no ceilings. Here's how to increase it. You can try asking for a raise at your job, improve your skills, become the person your company can't afford to lose. You can try freelancing. Skills like copywriting, video editing, and digital marketing can start earning you money online within weeks. Or you can do side hustles, selling products, flipping items, YouTube, TikTok. The digital world has endless opportunities, and there's no better time than right now to try them. The trick is, don't let lifestyle creep kill your progress. If you make an extra $1,000 a month, don't instantly upgrade your car or your apartment. Funnel it into investments. That's how you escape the rat race. And if you want to know about 7 of the most common habits keeping people broke, I have a video right here that I'll link that you can go to if you want to watch. Next, let's talk about the long term freedom plan. We've talked about a lot today, but let's bring it all together in a simple 4 step freedom plan. First, we're going to build your emergency fund. Second, we're going to eliminate high interest debt. Third, we're going to invest consistently into index funds, retirement accounts, and other assets. Fourth, we're going to grow your income and pour the difference into wealth building. Do this for 5 years straight, and your financial life will look completely different. Do it for 10 years, and you'll have freedom most people only dream about. So here's the big takeaway: money isn't really about the nicest car or the biggest house. It's about options: the option to say yes to what matters and no to what doesn't. Remember, every dollar you earn is a soldier. You can waste it or you can send it out to fight for your financial freedom. And if you consistently put your soldiers to work, over time, they'll build you an army of wealth that buys back your time, your peace, and your freedom. Now, I want you to take action. Don't just watch this video and move on. Drop a comment below with 1 step you're committing to today, whether it's starting your emergency fund, paying off a credit card, or finally setting up that investment account. Writing it down makes it real. And if you found value in this, hit that like button so more people can see it. I post videos weekly about financial freedom and how to achieve it. Subscribe to this channel for more practical money strategies and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and remember, Financial freedom isn't about luck, it's about choices. Make the right ones today, and your future self will thank you. Thanks for watching.